Okay, so basically now we have started the recording. So whenever you want to start with a 4D for H11 H12, so I have created some of the H11 H12 4D videos, so you can use the same file. Okay, now those files are located in. We go to the server projects. Okay, the H11 H12. Whenever you go here, go to the working files. In the 4D files, you will find all those 4D files in the folders which are named asset wise. Okay, so right now I am starting with 48, that is 3BR Dune Villa in H11. So this is H11. Okay, so what I will do is I will take any one of these files. So let's say I'll take this 47, I'll copy, and then I will create a new folder. Okay, I am creating for 48. What's the asset name? 3BR Dune Villa. 3BR Dune Villa. Okay, inside this I will paste my this, and also I will rename it, that this is my 48. Okay, now I will open this file in my Synchro. Okay, so I will go to file, open, and while opening so while clicking on open, you need to go out to private project. Okay, when you go to private project, you can only only SP and SPX files. Okay, so I will paste from where I need to open that file. I'll select it and I'll choose open. So when I choose open, it will load the earlier whatever I have done in this 4D. Okay, now in my Synchro, on the left hand side I have kept three panels. One is animation, 3D objects, and appearance profiles. Okay, so by default 3D objects I have opened it. So here all those 3Ds comes which I have imported as a FBX. Okay, so the only one FBX I have imported here, right? And inside that FBX there are so many other types of elements. Okay, and on the right hand side, on the middle side, you can see that there is a Gantt chart. Gantt chart is, these are the tasks, this is the timeline. Okay, on the right hand side there is a docket called 3D view properties and some task properties also. Okay, so if you do not find anything, you can go to Windows. Okay, from here you can turn off the task properties. Task properties not there, 3D view properties is not there. Okay, so I can turn on task properties, I can turn on 3D view properties. Okay, same, I can turn off the Gantt, turn on the Gantt. I can turn off the 3D objects, turn on the 3D objects. I can turn off the resources and turn on the resources. So this is my resource palette. Okay, this is my 3D legend. So I can control this from where? I guess from 3D view properties I can control this. Okay, whether I want to see the 3D legend or no. So here, if it is task properties and you are not able to see, okay, how to control this, you go to 3D view properties. Okay, and here you will see there is one thing, wait, legend, show legend. If I turn it off, my legend is turned off. Okay, if I turn it on, my legends are turned on. Okay, now instead of this appearance profile, I need to show what? Legend, right? So in the properties, can I edit that? Title is already legend, correct? But I am not able to write it, correct? So maybe there are some other properties which, okay, from here I can change, but it's not allowing me to change, right? Okay, later on I'll see how to edit this. Even I am also new to it. And this is the 3D window, 3D view. Okay, in here whatever you have imported the FBX, that will come. Okay, so right now what FBX is there? It is for 47. So I need to import FBX for 48. Okay, and then I will start with step by step. So this is something which I don't want. Okay, now in this resources you will see that I have created some resources, right? Now these resources, what's the purpose of these resources is, I can select anything and I can drag and drop to any one of the resources. Okay, when I drag and drop, what Synchro will do, it will link this 3D to these resources, and these resources are then linked to the Gantt tasks. Okay, so when I am dragging dropping it, it is asking me some settings. Okay, I will keep the default one and I will choose finish. So whenever I select the bedding layer, you can see that this 3D is selected with these resources. And then I can select and I can click and drag it to the task which I want to assign it. When I click here, now this has assigned this 3D. Okay, bedding layer is assigned here. Understood? Now this is a task, correct? So to check the task properties, I can go to task properties and I can see, okay, bedding layer is now assigned.
Okay.
Now when I select this bedding layer, so the properties of this bedding layer is coming here, and from here I can change, okay, this bedding layer will be an installation part, or it will be a testing commissioning part, or it will be a handover part. Okay, understood?
Yes.
I'll tell you again while doing it. This is just the introduction.
Yeah.
Okay, so in case I don't want it, I will right click on the task and I will choose unassign all resources. So this bedding layer is unassigned from that task.
Okay, now it's removed.
Now it's removed.
Okay.
Okay, so everything should be linked to the tasks, then only we can create a 4D. Okay, because if we do not link with the task, so how the 3D will animate according to the timeline? The task has the timeline. You see this duration, start and end. Okay, okay.
So Gantt chart is the first process.
Yeah. Now this was the quick introduction. Now I will start. Okay. So first of all, I need to bring in the 3D for asset 48. So I will go to File. I will choose Import 3D. When I click on Import 3D, all importable files I can select.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So all these FBX are provided by you here. Correct.
Yes.
I need to load this one 48. When I choose Open, import 3D dialog box will come. Just click on next, and then choose import without changing any settings. Choose import. Once you import, this will import and it will come here. Okay, now it is showing should I assign it to some resources or no. So just select no assignment and choose finish. It will load here. So this is the 48. And the same thing you can see in the 3D window also.
Okay, it's already there.
Yeah. Okay. Now with a single left click, when you click and hold the left mouse button, you can simply orbit.
Okay.
Okay. And in the view cube, you can see, you can also change the orientation of the 3D view. Okay. Now I don't need this 47. So if I delete this, all my resources will be gone.
Okay.
Okay, because these resources are linked with this 3D. So if I right click and select delete, where is delete? If I delete, so I have option, either I can delete only 3D objects, or I can delete 3D objects and assign resources. So I am deleting 3D objects and assign resources. Why? Because if I delete only 3D objects, and with the new 3D objects, I'll link with the resources again, and then I'll link with the task.
Okay.
So what will happen is, if I select this option, the earlier resources were linked to the earlier 47 number task, so they will also come. Then I have to delete from each and every task, so that will be a time taking.
Better we need to.
So better if we delete the 3D objects and assign resources both. I'll choose OK. Okay. So now all these things are my delete. It should have been deleted. I don't know why it is coming, but generally it is deleted. Okay. Or what I can do is, if it is not deleted, I'll right click and choose delete manually. Okay. Understood? Now I have my 48 3D. Okay. Now in this sheet I have written, okay, these are the resources which needs to be created in general. Okay. So what I'll do is, first of all, I'll create a blank resource by add equipment. Right click and choose add equipment. Okay. And then write bedding layer. Okay. If you want to rename, just double click after a pause and then you can rename. Okay. Now I will add another resource called MEP equipments. Okay. Now I will add another resource called MEP piping from pool to vault. Okay. The fourth resource will be MEP vault layer. Okay. Fifth resource will be pool with accessories. Okay. Sixth resource will be tile layer. Okay. And then seventh resource will be handrail. Okay, now all these resources are created as equipment. Now what I will do is, instead of selecting from here, because you see like when we have created casebook, so I don't know what casework is this. Maybe it will tile layer, maybe it will be the pool fiberglass, I don't know, right? So I will select directly from the 3D itself. Okay, so what I will do is, first of all, it's very easy to start with MEP vault layer. So I will zoom into the MEP vault layer, and I will press Control, and I will drag it like this, so that only these are selected. Okay,
Already showing here.
yeah. So if I orbit it, now I will select this. Okay,
Okay.
now what I need to select is, I need to select the floor, correct? So floor also, I guess we have more than one element, so I'll select from here also. Okay, so this is my what, MEP vault layer. Once this is selected, I will go to my 3D objects, click and drag to MEP vault layer,
Okay.
and I will choose finish. So now when I click on this resource, MEP vault layer is there. Okay, now once I selected this, by selecting the resource, I will go to plan, sorry, 3D, and I will hide the selected one, so that by mistakenly I cannot select it again.
Why selecting that?
Once I select this, okay, I will hide it, so that mistakenly, like, I should not select it again. Okay, okay. Now the second thing is, I can select all these equipments, correct, and I can put in MEP equipments. So I will press Control, create a window. So when I create a window, everything is selected. Okay,
Pipes also.
yeah. So whatever is visible, that is selected. Whatever is not visible, that is not selected. So you need to zoom in, and you need to select one by one by either pressing the Control, or you can simple left click also. See, these are not selected, these are not selected, right? These are not selected, these are not selected, correct?
Yes.
This is also not selected. I will select everything. Okay. Okay. And also now I want to deselect this. So just by left clicking it, it will deselect it.
Okay.
By not pressing any button, just by left clicking it. Okay. Once you practice, you will understand.
Yes.
Okay. Now where are all these 3D? Okay. So these are all the objects. I'll select it and move it to MEP equipments. Correct.
Okay.
Now I can select MEP equipments, and I can hide select it. Okay. 2-3 things are left. I will select them, and I will also add to MEP equipments. Okay. Now I will select MEP equipments again, and I will click hide selected. Understood? Now I will come to swimming pool. Okay, what is the first thing that I want? So I can select the tile layer, or let's select the handrails. Okay, I selected the handrails. Click and drag to handrail. Okay, I select and hide selected. Okay, focus here, focus. Now I can start with the tile layer. Okay, when I select this, this is a tile, correct? The first layer which I am selecting.
Yes.
This is also a tile layer, tile layer, tile layer, tile layer, tile, tile, correct?
Yes.
Tile. Something else got selected here.
Nothing inside.
Now this is a tile layer, correct? Something got selected here, correct? What is this thing? I don't know. So I need to select it again. Press escape, everything will be deselected. Tile layer, 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 tile layer. This is also tile layer.
Yes.
This is also tile layer.
Right.
Tile layer, correct? This is also tile layer, tile layer, tile, 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 tile. Okay, so I have selected all the tile layers, correct? Except this. This is also a tile layer, right?
Right.
This Here also it must be.
No, only one side.
Okay, this is a tile layer,
Right.
this is a tile layer, correct?
Ah.
Now once it is selected,
Then
select
drag,
and drag to the tile layer. Okay,
then
select tile layer and hide selected. Now other things are left which are not there. This is a tile layer, select LED. This is a fiberglass. So where is the other fiberglass?
It is
Maybe some
the-
modeling mistake. Okay, anyways, so we have done tile layer, we have done MEP vault layer, we have done MEP equipments, correct?
Yes.
Now and we have done handrail also, correct? Now what I will do is, this is the bedding layer,
The last one.
bedding layer,
Mm.
correct? Where is the model? Bedding layer, right?
Yes.
Anything else is bedding layer? No.
Inside, no.
No, no. So I'll select this, put under the
Bedding layer.
bedding layer. Now something has been selected which is already under other things, other resources. Okay, so that's why it is saying to assign it in bedding layer. These two elements should be unassigned from other resources. I'll choose cancel. Why? Because something has been selected here and which are handrail. So I'll press control and I'll deselect them.
Okay.
Okay,
Then drag and drop.
this is my bedding layer, correct? Drag and drop to the bedding layer.
But
Nothing came.
But we already hide handrails.
Yeah, but it was selected na here, so that's why. Once I selected here, it selects the 3D.
Automatically come here.
Yeah. So this is bedding layer. I'll hide the selected one.
Bedding layer is selected and drag and drop.
Yeah, bedding layer is selected and I have hidden it. Now whatever is left, it should be the
The second
pool fiberglass with accessories,
Okay.
and it should be the pool from piping. Okay, that's why I am hiding it after assigning it.
Right, that.
Okay. Okay, now all these elements should come under the pool, correct? I'll select this. This is the bedding layer, I guess.
No, the second layer, I think.
Okay, modeling mistakes. Select this, whatever it is there, select this, select this, select this, select this, select this. Maybe it is glue or something, I don't know. Okay, but let's see how it comes. So I am selecting the swimming pools which are there. You see there are two layers.
Yeah.
Other layers are also there. Okay, this layer is left. Okay, this layer is left, this layer is left, this layer is left, correct? This layer is left. Okay, now I'll select and I'll assign to pool with accessories. Okay, and I will hide selected. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll select the accessories. These are the accessories, right? I'll select these, underwater lights, inlets, everything. Okay, so these are all accessories, correct? I'll select and I'll assign again to pool with accessories. Okay, I'll select and hide selected. Now everything what is remained is MEP piping from pool to vault. So I'll select using control and by creating a window. Everything is selected, but still some things are not selected, so you need to select it manually. Understood? So I am selecting all those things which are not selected in the window. This generally happens in Synchro. I don't know why it happens, but it happens. You see here, everything is left, right?
Yeah.
Even if few things are left, it is okay. Okay, but don't leave majority of the things. It hardly takes 10-15 minutes. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is all the MEP piping from pool to vault. Correct?
Right side.
If I select this, I'll click hide selected, everything is gone. Now if I click show all, everything will come back. Understood?
Okay.
Now what I'll do, I have created my resources. So first thing I did, I loaded my 3D objects, okay, deleted which I didn't want. Asset 47 was there, I didn't want. Now after loading, I assigned by manually selecting, I assigned to the resources. Now the third step will be to assign these resources to the task. Okay. Now this is 3-bedroom dune villa. Okay. Now we will come to our Gantt chart. So this is to be our dune villa B. I will hide this. Okay. I am looking for 3BR dune villa. This one, correct? So I'll open this up. Okay.
Where you get that from? It's already.
It will already come under the file, inside the file. Okay. So I'll open this one. Earlier also there were some, but like I already did that, so you don't need to see. You just need to find 3BR dune villa. Okay. Now the first thing is we want bedding layer. So this is the task, making the bedding layer 5 cm of 3x8 aggregates mixed with sand. Okay. I'll select my bedding layer and I will click and drag up to here. So once I click and drag, you can see that resource is assigned. Correct. Now second one is install the pool with accessories. So I have pool with accessories. I'll select and click and drag here. Okay. It will also assign. Even if you want, you can select and put it here, so that it's easy. Okay. Now install the connecting piping between pool and mechanical vault. So MEP piping from pool to vault will come here. Okay.
Under the MEP works.
Under MEP works.
Categories are
Yeah.
already there.
Then
Extended work and final work.
installation of mosaic tile for pool wall, installation of mosaic tile for pool floor. Now we created one tile layer which includes wall and floors. So I'll assign this to the later one, which is the floor. Okay. Then installation of handrail. I'll select handrail and I will put it here. Okay. Okay. Then I will installation of mechanical vault. So MEP vault layer will come here. Okay. Installation of control network and equipments in the vault. So MEP equipments will come here. Okay. Now we have testing and commissioning. All these things will come under testing and commissioning. Okay. Now another one is handing over the project. Okay. So all these things will come under handing over the project. Understood?
Yes.
Now let's cross verify. So in this one we have already put okay, so if I select, I need to go to task properties, click on this icon. No, click on not links, click on resources. MEP equipments are done, right? MEP vault layer is done, correct?
Yes.
Handrail is done here, right? Tile layer is done, correct?
Yes.
MEP piping from pool to vault is done, correct?
Yes.
5 resources we have done.
Bedding.
Pool with accessories is done.
Yes.
Bedding layer with done. So total 7 in 7 tasks we have assigned 7 resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I am just making sure that nothing is left. Okay. Now until here it is done. So now I will save my project.
Almost finished.
50% done. Okay. By doing this task. Now making the bedding layer. Okay. So making the bedding layer is an installation task, correct? So I'll select this task. I'll go to the task properties under resources. I'll select this and I will give the appearance profile as installation 01 installation. So these are the 3 appearance profiles that I have created.
We already created inside.
These are manually created and these are automatically.
Okay.
Okay. So you need to select the manually installation. Okay. Because this is installation, correct?
Bedding.
Yeah. So here also it will come installation. 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 Installation mechanical vault. This will also come as installation, correct? Installation network equipment, select and it will come as installation. Okay. Now this testing and commissioning. How many are there? So many are there. Select everything by shifting the shift key. By selecting the shift key. Okay. Click here and select testing and commissioning. Okay. Now click on handing over the project. Select all the task properties and click here handing over. Okay. Now to check, click on here. You will see it is testing and commissioning. To check, click here. It is handing over. Okay. Now
It's already assigned.
yeah. Now we have assigned like how our 3D will look once we start the 4D simulation. Okay. So I have already given some properties, how the installation will look, how the testing commissioning will look and how the handing over will look. Okay. You see these colors?
Yeah.
So these colors will be assigned to those 3Ds. Okay. Now what we need to do is we need to start with the animation part. Okay. So till now the linking part is finished and the give and providing the properties is finished. Okay. Now we will start with the animation part.
That will be while setting the timeline, it will be automatically.
Yeah,
Right?
and we will preview in the this 3D view on the right hand side. Okay. So go to 4D review. Okay. 4D review tab. Here you will see one focus time.
Okay.
When you click on this focus time, so this red color line, this is your focus time seek bar.
Okay.
Okay. So right now it is set at 1st November 2022 12 am, correct?
You need to change.
Yeah. So from here I want to see, okay, from which time my 3BR Dune will I starting. It is starting from 12th of October, correct?
Yeah.
No, it is starting on 10th of December, correct?
Yes. 12.
Okay. So if I select and drag this, so you will see, right? So from here you can see a small circle here, blue color. Okay. So from here it is starting. Okay. Now in the 4D requirements for the Red Sea, there is one clause, one condition. In let's say right now it is starting from 12th of December, right? So your 4D simulation should start from 1st of December. If this date was 30th of December, then also your 4D simulation will start from 1st of December, 1st of that month. Okay. So in this focus time, I will change my time to 12. I will put it as 00 AM and I will change to 01 December. Okay. Now once I change this time, the second thing is I can tell them, okay, how much increment it is going to take every 12 hours, every 4 hours, every 1 day.
Each installation.
Yeah. So from here I can select. So right now it is set to 4 hours.
Okay.
Okay. You can also change to 12 hours, but I am keeping it at 4 hours. Now once you set all these parameters, you need to click on this record button. Once you start clicking the record button, it will start recording this 3D view.
Okay.
Okay. Understood?
Yes.
And while recording the 3D view, I don't want this axis indicator, this cube.
We need to
So I will go to the 3D view properties, and here there is one option, axis indicator is ticked.
untick.
I will untick, so it will be gone. Okay. Second thing, I want this appearance profiles to be changed to
Legends.
legends, correct? Okay, so I am just pausing the video so that I can figure it out. Okay, so by default it is taking auto title, the 3D view properties. So if I uncheck this, the title I can put it here. Okay, so now it is showing legend. Okay, now I will start recording.
No, we need to add that legends into this.
It will come later on.
Automatically.
It will come. Now when I click on this recording part, it will ask me what I want to record, camera animation and focus time animation both. Okay, and I can give a name for my animation. So my name I am giving for today's date, and later on I am writing a suffix 01. When I choose OK, you will see a small bar coming here. I can pause the animation right now. Okay.
No stop, totally stop.
I am pausing because I need to start this also. Okay, so let's say I am not pausing it and I need to start this also. So when I click on start, it starts moving. So once it starts moving, the animation will come accordingly
Okay.
along with this bar. Okay, now let's wait. Now it is recording as per that. Okay,
Here it is.
and here you can see the recording is written and
Seconds.
also the how much seconds it is done. So we will trim all these unnecessary things in the video editor. Okay, now see it is going to come on making the bedding layer, correct? Here it is going to come. So once it starts coming, our 3D will start.
Yes.
Okay, now it is installing the pool with accessories, and simultaneously the MEP vault layer has also started.
Okay.
You see this MEP vault layer has also started. Now MEP pool piping has also started. Now equipment inside the MEP vault is going on.
Below.
Yeah, now it is done. Okay, now if I scroll down, so it will come to testing and commissioning.
Last one.
Now the tile has been installed. Now the testing and commissioning, once it is start.
This again come how
Okay,
right.
and this is testing and commissioning, and this is the handing over of the project. Once this handing over is finished, you click on stop button. Okay, then you keep. Now it is saved as animation. To go to the animation, first you need to stop this. So click here, or you can click here. It will go to 1st December. Now go to animations here. Okay, this is your animation. Understood? Now we want to export this animation to a video. Once you create the animation, click save. Okay, now we want to export it. So right click on this animation, there is an option called export animation.
Okay.
When you click here, a window will come. Okay, so it will ask you what will be the resolution, what will be the duration, which will be the file for export, everything. Okay, so click on browse to say okay, here my file will be saved and what will be the name of my file. Okay, it's H11, right? not H12, H11 C23. Okay, C23 na, H11 contract 23. Click save. Okay, here we don't want to export the animation as images, so that's why this is unchecked. Now go to content. Content will show all that 3D, all the background information, everything. So if I click on preview, you will see here my video will come, and if I have turned on my access indicator, so that will also come, but we received comment earlier to remove that. Here a timeline will come. Here it will show what's the date and what's the week. Here it will show legend, and here on the white color portion it will show the image which I will put.
If we want.
Yeah.
But we unchecked.
Yeah. So here if I go to images, so by default this is the image. I don't want it, so I'll select it and click on delete. Okay. Now I'll go to browse. I will bring in the image that I want. So I'll go to project. Okay. Working files, 4D files. This is my image that I want. I'll select and I'll choose open. Once I click open, it will load here. Then I need to click add new image so that the image comes here. Then I will go back to content. Okay, and I will see my images here in the background. I'll select this image. I will move it to the top so that I can adjust with my cursor using this red color border. Okay, once I adjust it, I will bring it at the back, at the bottom. So this is how it will look. If I click on preview, you can see, okay, this is how it is going to look. But my image was in PNG. That's why it is coming as this. Okay, so I need to change it to JPG. Okay, I'll select this and I will delete it. I don't want it right now. And I will click on save so that whatever settings I have done in export animation, it is saved. Okay, I will click save here. What happened? It's closed. I don't know, my Synchro has crashed, so I will turn it on again.
We already saved.
I already saved. That's why I keep on saving. See, this one was saved 3 minutes ago. This is my file, right?
That setting will be done. Other everything is good.
So what I'll do, I'll open a file again. Okay, it is coming, no coming. Okay, no worries, I will open again because I have saved it already. Okay, and now what I'll do, I'll go to that image. This is my image, right? This is in PNG right now. So I will edit it. Okay, and I will click on save a copy. It will come under PNG only. I don't want PNG. So what I will do is, I will right click and I will click open with paint. Okay, I'll go to file, save as JPEG. JPG. Yeah. Okay.
Import image again.
Now I will go to my animations. This was my animation, correct? Export animation. I don't want this image. I'll delete it. I'll browse to the new image. I'll choose open. Once I choose open, it is coming. Now I will click add image, so it is added here. Now I will go to content and this is my image. Okay, now this is coming full because I already saved.
Okay.
I click on save again. Okay, now it is saved. Now if I click on preview, you will see it, this is how it will come. This is what we want, correct?
Yes, right.
Now we can't do anything for this. Let it be, let it be. Okay. Okay, now I will choose OK. So once I choose OK, it will start exporting. So I need to go to here and I need to see, okay, it is exporting to my local videos folder with this name. I will choose OK. It will start exporting. Now we will wait until it exports. So until then I will pause the recording. Okay, so now our export is finished, right? So we can see this export in Microsoft Windows Media Player. Okay, so this is how your export is coming. So the total video length is almost 1.75 minutes. Okay, so while going forward, it will show you, because we started it from the 1st of December, right? And it is going, for each second it is taking 4 hours, right? Okay.
Yes.
Now the another thing that we need to do is, now we need to use a video editor to edit these videos and to write the task's name. Okay, so generally I am using Movavi. All right, so if you want I can use Movavi also. If you want I can use Camtasia also. So you have Camtasia in your system, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so for the timing I'll use Movavi because Camtasia is recording right now. Or shall I use Camtasia? So Camtasia will be a little bit new to me. Okay. Okay, so I can click on import media. I can go to my videos and I can select that H1130, this one, correct? And choose open. Okay, and I will keep my Camtasia here. So this is that video, right? Correct?
Yes.
I will load it in my track. You have added a high frame rate video to your project. Do you want to change the editing frame rate to 60 frames per second? I'll keep it at 30 frames per second. Okay, and I want to start it with 00, right? And this is the timeline. Okay. Okay, and also I can okay, this is my entire video. Okay. Okay, and this is my video, right? And my video should come on track 1. Okay, now what I want to add is, I want to add some text. Correct? What is this? Okay, these are the controls to rotate or whatever the video that we want to do. Now I want to add some text. So I can go to annotations, okay, and here I can write some text, right? So let's say my video is okay, from here my video is starting. Correct? So what is the first thing that is happening? What is the first thing that is happening?
That.
So you need to select, you need to check from this. First thing that is happening is making the bedding layer. Okay, so select this. After some time click again, Control A, copy. Okay, now I want to add a text here, right? So I'll select this text, I'll put it here. Okay, and I want to edit this text, so I will write Control V This is my text. Okay, this text should come here, and the properties of this text should be black color, correct? So I'll right click, I'll go to show properties. Okay, and this I will do as a black color. Okay, I can also choose the font, and I can also choose the size also. So I will keep the size as 10. Okay, so this is my text which is coming here, and it should be left side, correct?
Yes.
And it should be bottom placed. Understood? So this is the making of the bedding layer, correct? And this making of the bedding layer should come at which seconds? It should come at 45 seconds. Approximately from 45 it should start, correct? This updates a little bit later.
Yes, yes.
So approximately from 43 it is starting, right? So I will put it at 43. Okay, and this will go up to what? Updating the video. Okay, now once the bedding layer is finished, what is coming? Install the pool with accessories, correct?
Yeah.
Install the pool with accessories. So I will duplicate this, and I will write install the pool with accessories, correct? And this location should be little bit above, because it will come maybe here, or maybe it will overlap, I don't know. It's better to do with Movavi, because this video is updating later, correct? So what I'll do is, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. Okay, and also I will stop this recording, and I will record